Well, that's how it wound up looking yesterday. Just before the sun went down. I'll take all this off now and let it heat up. And I'll show you something I discovered with my little bean over there. That's funny. Well, everything looks good with my artichokes. Let me show you this. Oh, been out here tying this around the tree and untying it, tying it back up to protect from frost. And then I just discovered something. It's like, look, just spin it around. And now it's good. And I'll just spin it back around. Oh, that's funny. The things we learn. It's like, why couldn't I have done that to begin with? Yeah, the bean's looking good. One rattlesnake bean planted way too early. Oh, I can't wait for it to grow. Yeah, all the chokes look good. The crones look good. The strawberries, my strawberries, they just don't care. They don't care about the cold. Rest of it, I wanted to baby them. Yeah. I'm going to work some more crones in this bed, probably just around the edge like I did there, so they do get some sun. But these sunchokes will be 10 foot tall, or up to 10 foot tall. I don't know if you can see that knuckle right there, that one that's popping up right here. Yeah, one of those devil walking stick thorns. You can't see a whole lot there, just that little red spot. But I shoved one of those thorns down deep in my knuckle, and I can just barely bend it now. It just don't want to straighten out this morning. Yeah, gloves were invented for a reason, right? Yeah. Well, we're gonna plant something today. I don't know what we're gonna do. Well, I'm gonna plant more crones and a few other things. Let's see what I do. Well, everything looks good. I showed you that before, I think. The crones, the crones were fine, and the Jerusalem artichokes are fine, and of course my strawberries, they just don't care. Like I said before, they don't care. Um, everything that I had would have probably been fine for the frost protection, but I am a mother hen with these things sometimes. I like to little dote on my babies a little bit. As I grow them a little bit more and everything, get more used to what's what, I won't be so bad. But real quick, I know I get so long-winded, and I have a few things I wanted to say. This bed, it's got a lot of wood in it, and that's gonna help with things. It's mostly the broken down. It's all rotted wood. There's no fresh new wood in here. It's all about to turn into dirt. I may have mentioned that, or soil. May have mentioned that before. This is all good broken down stuff that's going to soak in a lot of moisture and hold it there. I've changed my mind about the crones going in here. Crones are a member of the mint family, and they will tolerate some shade. But in order for them to produce tubers, they really love the full sun. So I'm pulling those, I pull those out, and I'm going to put them somewhere else. Yeah, they need full sun, and I want them to make a lot of tubers. And another thing, these beds, when you've got like a raised bed and it's got uncompacted soil, it's real easy to weed. Now, you'll see a lot of weeds coming up over there. And these that are in here, or that were in here, were real easy to get out of there. Real easy. Just about all I have to do is rake the bark back and forth a little bit, and most of them pop on up to the surface. And I'm not going to just throw them away. I'm going to use these. I could leave these out just a couple of days in the sun and let them dry out, and then throw them back on here as a top mulch. You know, the bark in here, since a lot of it's already made out of bark, a lot of that makes some good mulching action anyhow. It's going to cut down on the weed problem that I have in here. I think so. It's going to act real good to control that. Of course, when these sunchokes get tall, they're going to block out a lot of sun. Today, what I'm going to do to plant every day is I'm bringing in some of these bull's blood beets. Now, it says it's a spring early spring is when you're supposed to plant them. But, I'm going to go ahead and try these. It's middle spring now, and I'm going to give this a try and say, hey, I can put them in here. These sunchokes are going to block a lot of the sun. The strawberries would block some of it, and they're only going to get full sun for a very small part of the day. So I'm hoping that'll keep the ground temperature cool enough so that they won't bolt right away. What I'm doing with these, it's an heirloom species or an heirloom variety, and what I want to do is raise these up for seed stock. Yeah, so important, plant every day. If you want to join in on that challenge, it's hashtag plant every day, and take pictures of what you're doing or your videos if you're a YouTuber. If you're just anybody out there with a garden, if you want to join in on that challenge, plant every day, and send them up to Copperhead Road Homestead, their group on Facebook. But bull's blood is what I'm going to plant today. And another little announcement, or another little public service announcement. It's important to keep your energy level up when you're doing all this. And I was able to come out and pick a few of my strawberries like I do this time of the year. They're just growing all over the place. So I got a few to keep up my nutrition. Arkansas woodcutter. It's important. You show a lot of cooking videos that make me hungry. Look at that. Look at that. You have to keep up your nutrition, Arkansas, with fresh food. Yeah. Yep. Just like that. I'll save that for a minute. Get back to that later. Just wanted to let you know that you ain't the only one that can be out here and eating tasty stuff on these videos. Now, what you got to do, this package said to soak the seeds for 24 hours, 2 to 24 hours. So it's been that, and it needs a ½ inch of soil to cover them. So what I'm doing is one of the sticks that I cut, I'm gonna use that now that I've weeded, and just plant all along here. Plant these seeds all along here for these bull's blood beets, and hopefully they'll come up and won't bolt on me, and I'll have a whole bunch more seeds. I'd love that. And then maybe in the fall, plant a bigger crop. Yep. Sometimes it ain't all about the eating. Sometimes what you want to do is have some of your seeds, some of the plants you grow, you let them go to seed so you have some for next year or to share out with other people. These beets look absolutely beautiful, and most of y'all know what I'm talking about. Having some pretty things around your house is a wonderful idea. Got to have stuff to eat, a feast for your belly, and I'm not even getting my hand in here. Feast for your belly and a feast for your eyes ain't bad either. So I'm just bringing these in here, and I'll go all along this front line of chokes here, all the way down through there with these, and see what I can get to germinate and come up. Got to have some variety and try to take advantage. I'll set that over there. try to take advantage of your microclimates. And I'm hoping that the other plants will keep it cooler in here and give that a cooler microclimate. Anyhow, now I'm done into a video that's way too long again. So I'm going to cut it off from here. So plant every day. Join us in that challenge. It's a lot of fun. And join in with Bull's challenge. And try to grow enough food for yourself and to share with somebody that really needs it. Bull's Garden. Find him out there on YouTube. You can find Copperhead Road on YouTube. I'll put links to both of those things in there, and I hope to see you there. So from Homestead Aquarius to all you folks watching, I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.